The Indian Air Force has announced that in light of recent developments in Eastern Europe, the Air Force has decided not to deploy its aircraft for exercise Cobra Warrior 2022 in UK, which could have been the first opportunity for the Indigenous aircraft to perform its capabilities and interoperability alongside fellow participants that included Gripen fighters of Sweden, F-16 of Belgium, and Eurofighter Typhoon of UK and Saudi Arabia. An official of MBDA India has said that MBDA has an agreement with Bharat Dynamics Limited to conduct final assembly, integration and testing of ASRAAM missiles in India for the Indian Air Force, and after the ASRAAM Block 4 on the Jaguar strike aircraft, India's Tejas MK1A fighter jets will also get the advanced short-range air-to-air missile. Chances are that MBDA will offer its ASRAAM Block-6 variant that incorporates new and updated subsystems, including a new generation seeker of increased pixel density and a built-in cryogenic cooling system. Indian military experts have observed the crucial role played by 300 Russian Iskander tactical ballistic missiles and Kalibr cruise missiles in Ukraine, and it should be a lesson for India to fast-track its mobile short-range ballistic and cruise missile programs such as the 500 km range Pralay missile and the 1500 km range long-range land attack cruise missile, and they must be inducted in large numbers. India also needs to speed up the creation of the rocket force to provide a superior conventional firepower, and work towards the creation of a superior air defense network. The failure of Turkish Bayraktar drones also points that UAVs will be ineffective against a superior air defense system. The ongoing developments in Eastern Europe could potentially affect the Indian Navy, as 30 ships of the Indian Navy currently use Ukrainian gas turbine engines as their primary source of propulsion. That includes the recently inducted 8,000-ton INS Visakhapatnam destroyer, and the 4 new under-construction advanced Talwar-class frigates will also use the same engines. The former spokesperson of the Indian Navy has said that gas turbines are complicated systems which cannot be replaced easily, as warships are designed around their engines. Prime Minister Modi has said that the process of importing defense items is so long that many of them become outdated when it reaches Indian armed forces, and therefore the solution is to go for indigenous manufacturing. He also said that if 10 countries have defense equipment of the same type, then our armed forces will have no uniqueness, and the indigenously researched and developed defense platforms with India-specific customizations will always hold the advantage to surprise the adversary. India has issued a NOTAM warning for the launch of an experimental flight vehicle over the Bay of Bengal for the period between 6th to 7th of March 2022, and the designated area is 370 kilometers, which could be the test of the Brahmos supersonic missile with enhanced capabilities and more indigenous content. The 6th edition of Exercise Eastern Bridge between the Air Forces of India and Oman has culminated yesterday, and the 5-day air exercise provided operational exposure and undertaking mutual exchange of best practices towards enhancing operational capabilities of both the air forces. The exercise also saw visit by senior officers of both air forces and provided an opportunity for cultural exchanges. A contingent of Japanese Ground Self-Defense Force has arrived in India to take part in the 12-day-long joint exercise to enhance interoperability and foster mutual understanding between the two armies. The Air Forces of India and Japan are also expected to hold the first joint air combat exercise in the coming months, in which India will contribute 6 Su-30 fighters, while Japan could deploy its F-35 and F-15 fighters.